Yeah, here we go, y'all. Just like how we do with the pick three, pick four. Now, my pick five, people. Here we go. We're going to show the sums that are out in the pick five for Ohio first. All right, here we go. The first two numbers, they add up to these sums here, with 11 being the hottest in 2 months in Ohio. 4, 9, and 8 are tied at 6 times in the last 2 months it came out. All right, the B and C numbers over here in the red is the B and C. We have 11 again being the highest. 7, 13, 12, and then they start getting cold as we go up. And these numbers are repeating as a total because in 2 months only 14 and 0 has been out. So that means everything underneath it is repeating. Okay. And as far as all 5 numbers, see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, the totals equal up to these here. And 17 and 29 is the highest. They've been out 5 times in the last 2 months. If you want your first 4 numbers, A, B, C, and D, I put them in red, leaving the last number off. All right, there we go. All right, so 13 as a total in the first 4 numbers has been out 7 times. All right, we're going to get to all this stuff later, but I want you to get the basics and how they total up, and then we can go to all this stuff here and see if these are repeating. All right, next we're going to Georgia. First 2 numbers, Georgia Midday. Here are your front 2 totals. Your first 2 numbers here. All right, and after your first 2 numbers, you got B and C numbers. These 2 numbers here, they've been totaling up to 10 a lot, 11 times in 2 months. 12, 8, and 11 is tied at being out 5 times. Okay, the total sum after you get all 5 numbers, see how I move that over here? All 5 numbers are red. All right, these are your biggest sums. This is a long line here. That means they're using numbers, totals, left and right. All right, and then you got these. You can just kind of hang out here if you want to, or if you think a new number is coming out, you take all these out and you go with the numbers that haven't shown up yet, because this has a long line. They're using it all, so they're not slick. All right, so the first 4 numbers usually total 22, 20, or 18. 5 times these, number 21 has been out. All right, next we're going to Pennsylvania, Midday. First 2 numbers usually total these numbers here. See how this line is not long here? Once you see a long line, that means they're using up numbers. But the fact that these are short, that means these are repeating. All right, B and C numbers, these 2 numbers here. All these keep repeating because 13 has only been out once and they haven't introduced any new numbers. Total sums of all 5 numbers. Long line here on number 1. Again, if you don't trust it, you just take these out. You take all these out if you think none of these numbers are coming out. And then you have what's remaining. All right, but the total sums, it comes up to 24 a lot. 20, 22. All right, if you just want to leave the last number off and just take your chances on risking it and see what's going on here. All right, A, B, C, and D, 14 and 17 are good numbers to have your numbers end off with. So if you use this line here your total is going to be higher than 14 or 17, depending on what your last number is. But once you get to your first four numbers, it should add up to 14 or 17 and any of these other ones here. Okay, and you'll be safe. Okay. Next, we're going to Florida, Midday. First two number totals. B and C totals. All five number totals, with 6 being the hottest. And first four number totals. Next, we're going to DC, Midday. First two number totals. Second and third number totals. All five number totals. And your first four number totals. Pennsylvania evening. First two number totals. Second two number totals. And it comes out 9 a lot. It's been out 8 times in 2 months. Alright. All number totals. It comes out 26 and 27 a lot. First four number totals. 16 a lot. 18 a lot. Well, it's been out 6 times anyway. So you're going to figure out your own way of playing it once you start getting these totals down. All right, and then something's going to be your favorite. Let's go to Georgia next. Georgia evening. You have 10 being the highest one that's coming out when your first two numbers come out. It's always adding up to 10 a lot. 10, 11, and 7, 9, 12, and 2 is tied at 5 times apiece. Second two numbers, 11 a lot, 12, 8 and 10 has been out 6 times in the last 2 months. All right, and all the numbers totaled up together, 23 is the most. 21 and 17 is the next highest. All right. And your first four numbers add up to 21 a lot. Okay, so that means the totals are going higher than 21. All right, so you'll definitely be good with 23. You see what I mean? All right, so next we're going over to Ohio evening. First two numbers, total 8 a lot. It's been out 11 times in 2 months. And 9 and 11 are hot too, as far as the first two numbers. Your second two numbers, 7, 9, and 8. All numbers totaled together, 25. A lot. And it's been out 8 times in 2 months. And 18 is a good one. 23, 22, 21, 27, tied at 4 times apiece. And your first four numbers, you pull this down here. All right. 16 has been out 8 times. All right. Next we're going to DC. Evening. First two numbers, with 8 being out a lot, the first two numbers. 10 and 13. 14 as a total for your first two numbers, like 7 and 7. You know, you get my drift. All right, we got your second two numbers. They like to add up to 10 a lot. 7, 6. All totals. 26 and 25 has been out 6 times in the last 2 months. And your first four numbers like to add up to 18 a lot. It's been out 7 times. Next we're going to Florida. Evening. First two numbers. Your B and C totals here. likes to add up to 9 a lot. 7 and 6, 4, 3. Total sums 22. It's been out 8 times in the last 2 months. And the next hottest is 27 and 23. And then if you get your first 4 numbers, again, right here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, they like to add up to 17 and 20 a lot. It's been out 7 times. And you look at the other ones here, 18, 15, 16. And it has a short number 1 line here. Remember, like I told you guys on the other videos, any short number 1 line means these are repeating. Alright, next we'll go on to, last but not least, Louisiana Night. First 2 number totals. 8 times, 13 has been out. Second 2 numbers, 10 and 9 in Louisiana. See, you'll be able to reproduce numbers that looks just like theirs, if not dead on point, if you pay attention to this. Alright, all the sums equal up to 24. So you get, alright, so I'm just going to let you know this. If you have numbers higher than 24, you're probably not going to hit anything. So, well, then again, here we got this 43. Alright, out of 45, because 45 is the highest. Because let's say all 9s came out, that's 45. And so you figure you keep your numbers between 24 and 43. But again, here's the highest ones, and they've been out 6 times a piece, 24, 20, and 22 in Louisiana. And your first 4 numbers is around 17. That's been out the highest number of times. So I'd say between 17 and 24. That just shortens your possibilities up, but you'll figure out your way of doing things. But there it is for my pick 5 players. Let's go get them. You got the stats, and I'm going to be coming back later on with videos. Once everybody gets it down, I'm going to start putting these things out here, just like pairs. These are the numbers that's been out in the front, and we're going to go and do the workouts and show if these are repeating or not. All right, these are the numbers that's been out, so I'm just to let you know. These are the ones that's been out in the front, the first 2 numbers, and we'll have other positions. And as we go along here, we're going to be learning how to do these things so you can be playing and be a better player. And I'll catch you on the next one. All right, peace. Feezy, take us up out of here.
Yo, it's Logic Hits, he giving knowledge tips. He got the lottery tricks to get your pockets slim. So what you waiting for? Go and check the channel. Yeah, this Logic Hits giving you that mental ammo. You can be a step ahead and go and get the bread. Ain't no more losing, going on the winning streak instead. Yo, this one for the people feeling tired and fed up. Ain't nothing definite, but you can definitely up a leg up. If you know in the box, so play it straight. So help a strategy, don't just leave it to fate. Let's go. Going in for the win. Watch him job, watch him job. I ain't trying to lose again. Watch him job, watch him job. At the top of strategy. At the job, watch him job. Yeah, it's where I'd rather be. Watch him job, watch him job. Going in for the win. Watch him job, watch him job. I ain't trying to lose again. Watch him job, watch him job. At the top of strategy. Watch him job, watch him job. Yeah, it's where I'd rather be.